Hello world, this is Peter, and I just wanted to show you my little class netprint. I called it netprint, and I just saw that the GitHub is full of netprints, but they all deal with printers. My idea was to have a little tool for Python to redirect print statements or error messages which come over standard out and standard error to the usual terminal, to send that into a socket and to view it from another, maybe mobile phone or any telnet probable things. So yes, I came across this idea because I wanted to develop a little add-on for Blender, and I'm under Linux here, and for Linux there is no show command line tool as it is for Windows, and as far as I read, also the Macintosh users have no terminal switch in Blender. And thinking about that, what is about the guys programming Raspis or ESPs, or if you have a long-running process on your server and you want to see every now and then, is it still alive or where is it? So status diagnostical messages. And if you are kind of lazy debug programmer as I am, maybe you find it as useful as I to have simple print outputs in sparsely here and there in your Python code, and you can watch the output on another device. For me, for instance, I don't have a second monitor. There's no room on my desk, and but I have a smartphone on my side, and it is really pleasant to see the outputs of my program on the smartphone while the full screen application is running. But there are debugging and logging libraries, but I wanted as little as possible effort to accomplish this, and so this is the outcome of my my experiments. I call it that class netprint, as I said, and the only thing you have to do is to import it and call netprint, give it a port number. If you omit the port number, so no parameter, the default port is 65432, but you can use whatever you like, and then .run, and from now on every print statement, every error message, traceback or whatsoever is sent to that port, and you can attach to it with your own GUI or, as mentioned, a simple telnet program. I start this. This acts, so to say, as a server. It doesn't nothing more, as you see. It counts from 0 to 90,990. Is it right? Yeah. And prints out test and the number where it is, and then it sleeps for a second. If you're disciplined, you can, at the end, if you do not need more output to another device, you can give it a stop. So I started now. Nothing is seen. This is the console in Visual Studio. I like Visual Studio a lot. And now it should print out this test 1, 2 every second, and I attach to it with a telnet. I guess every system should have a telnet, shouldn't it? On this PC I'm working on localhost on port 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the one that I gave in the constructor, and here you see it's sending out the print statement into this telnet. Of course, this works also on a mobile phone, for instance. If you have a telnet program, there are gazillions of them in the Play Store or in the iStore, simply start it to your IP on the local area network, or if you have your Python program running on your server, give that IP or a server name and the port name, and yeah, there you go. If no client is connected, I stop it now. I stop telnet on my terminal now. Quit. The output is redirected to the standard out as it was formerly, so there is no loss of output. And if I reconnect, it should seamlessly start over. And there we go. So if you have more than one system watching the output, they have to wait. It is not a multi-socket capable. I think that is an overshot. Usually you develop on your own. You can use this. I have it on the GitHub. I sent the link down below the video. You can use it, for instance, in Blender, as mentioned, to see the output or anything else. That's all I wanted to show to you. It's a two-liner. You have to import the netprint and you have to run netprint run, and if you are generous, a netprint stop, and that's it. Thank you for watching, and maybe you like it. Bye bye.